The Greco Roman Empire is the persona of the beast system today. Shalom, first and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rabachah Quadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity, and patiently waiting on Yahweh Shai's return. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to go into this word persona. Now, the reason why I say that the Greco-Roman Empire is the persona of the beast system today is because this beast system has adopted the customs of the Greco-Roman Empire. And a matter of fact, if we come down here to where it says a role, right? Because, well, let's just read this up here first. It says persona, the aspect of someone's character that is presented or perceived by others. Okay? So to make it easier for you to understand, right? It says character adopted by an author. Okay? It says a role or character adopted by an author or an actor. Now, in this case, who would be the authors today? The authors today would be the so-called elites, trickling down to their so-called elite families. Okay? What have they adopted? They have adopted the customs of the Greco-Roman Empire. And who would be the character in this case? The character would be the Greco-Roman Empire. So what are some of the customs that this beast system has adopted from the Greco-Roman Empire? Well, let's see. Back in the Greco-Roman Empire, they had a city called Pompeii. Okay. Now, when you do your research on Pompeii, what was going on in Pompeii? Homosexuality, lesbianism, bestiality, pedophilia, incest, just all kind of abominable works. The same thing is going on here in this beast system today, especially here in America. Okay, what else went on in the Greco-Roman Empire? Witchcraft, sorcery. You know, especially I watched this brother's video right here. The water to this brother Yashawamba for the edification. I've taken notes, a lot of notes here, and I've been doing a lot of studying, but this brother was going into how during the Greco-Roman Empire, there was this man by the name of Asclepius, okay, and this man named Asclepius, he was known for his medicines. He was known for his magic and sorceries, which their medicines and sorceries goes back to pharmacy. Okay, when you look up pharmacy, let me see. And a matter of fact, what scripture was that? You know what? Let's just type in sorcery. Okay. Let me see, sorcery, because the Greco-Roman Empire, they was also known for their sorcery. Okay, like I said, Asclepius, he was known for his witchcraft, healing people. He was known for resurrecting people. Oh, you know what? Sorceries. Did I hold on? Let me sorceries. I don't think I spelled that correctly, but sorceries. Let's look into this. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, Salakia, multitude of her sorceries. Let me see. Multitude of her sorceries. shall be heard no more at all in thee. Let me type in Revelation here, because I've already looked into it before. It's probably this one right here, Revelation 18, verse 23. Okay, yeah, so let's look into this word sorceries, okay? Because this is what was going on back in the Greco Roman Empire. And today, sorceries is being carried all throughout America, okay? The music you listen to, sorcery, okay? The air you breathe, sorcery, okay? These different cartoons and movies that they play on your TV, sorcery, okay? Okay? Is not the serpent known for its poison? Okay? Okay, it says the deceptions and seductions of idolatry. You know, that's what this Maxine is. It's idolatry, man. It's sorcery. They're telling the public that through this Maxine that, you know, this is their way of healing the people. Idolatry, okay? Now, Asclepius used the staff back then to heal the people, but guess what? That staff today is going to come in the form of that needle. It's going to come in the form of a needle with a whole bunch of sorcery in it. Okay, and yeah, Asclepius did heal people using a staff with a snake on it. But today, that staff is going to come in the form of that needle. Okay, now down here, what does it say? It says pharmacy, right? Up here, you get pharmakia. Okay, pharmacy, right? And then if we come over here, we go to Google, because you know I looked this up for myself. Yo, this devil, man. This devil, man. Let me see. Pharmacy. Pharmacy definition. Yes, pharmacy definition. Okay. And this is what you get, man. Okay. The science, which the word science means body of knowledge on a particular subject. Yeah, the word science means the study of a body of knowledge on a particular subject. That's what science is. So in this case, the study of the study of the body of knowledge will be based on our people, because these devils, okay, these so-called elites, you know, these different members of the Illuminati, they've been studying our people. That's why they've put nano-sized bot technology inside of these Maximes, which is designed to shut off the God gene. You know why? Because they've been studying our people. So these Maximes is witchcraft, it's sorcery. You see? It says the science or practice of the preparation for dispensing of medical drugs. And that Maxine is no more than a medical drug, okay? It's a drug. It's being used to shut off your God gene because they've been studying our people. Okay? As a matter of fact, because you know what? Let's just look it up, man. All right, just for edification, let's look it up. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Okay, look at that. A organized body of knowledge on a particular subject. So they have a organized body of knowledge on our people. Our people is the particular subject on what they're dealing with. Okay, so that's what science is. It's a body of knowledge on a particular subject. So you know why? So you know why they're so hell bent on getting our people to get injected first? Because they've been studying us. And ultimately, they want the God gene in our people to be shut off, blocked off. So our people cannot connect to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai through prayer, which we know that 2/3 of our people, they're going to take this injection. Okay? And like it says over here, this Maxine, which is sorcery, is also idolatry. So to take this Maxine means that you're bowing before an idol, man. Because normally before they inject you with a Maxine, what do? They have you sit down first, right? And the one who's standing up is the one who's ministering the Maxine. Like, you see what I mean? Because there's different forms of bowing down, okay? Like, for an example, when a woman is giving a man head, you know, when a woman is giving a man head, you know, what does she normally do? She get on her knees, right? Or, or she sits down while he stands up and gives it to her. You know, just like when women have to use the just like when women have to use the restroom, what do they have to do? They have to sit, right? When they have to take a pee, they have to sit. They have to bow. Which goes to show you, and whenever a man goes to use the restroom, when he has to take a piss, he don't have to sit down. All he has to do is stand up. But a woman has to sit down. So a woman has to bow when she's going to the bathroom to take a pee. So when you're going to get this Maxine administered to you, what do? They have you sit down. They have you bow first before they minister this thing to you. So 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 if you're going to have this thing administered, if you're going to take this Maxine, they're gonna have you sit down first. They're gonna have you bow before this idol, which is nothing but witchcraft. Okay? It even says it down here, man. It's witchcraft. They even got medication here, like Prozac, fucking Skyrizi. All that stuff is witchcraft. It's medication, man. It's pharmacy, pharmakia. You know, it's okay. Yeah. And excuse my my language, man, but still, okay. But that's what the Greco-Roman Empire was known for. They were known for their science. Okay, you can't make a potion or something to give to the people unless you have a body of knowledge on a particular subject. You got to study in order to come up with a potion, and that's what these devils was doing back in the Greco-Roman Empire. Okay, they were healing people through sorcery, witchcraft, giving them potions, raising up the dead. Okay, and the same thing is being done here in America. Like when you lay down on the bed, right? When they perceive that your heartbeat is flatlined, they perceive you as dead, right? So how do they bring you back to life? They use a defibrillator, right? They rub it together and then they shock your chest with it, and then you're breathing again. You come back to life. They put the mask on you, so they put the oxygen mask on you to maintain your heartbeat. So it's the same thing all over again. And these hospitals are no more than Asclepian temples, which was what people used to go to back in the Greco Roman Empire to worship Asclepius. So by going to these hospitals, you're basically worshiping Asclepius all over again. Why do you think they have the snake on the staff symbol on these different hospitals? Because it really goes back to Asclepius, the rod of Asclepius. Man, oh man. Okay, so this beast system carries the exact same adopted customs of the Greco-Roman Empire. Okay, so the character will be what? The Greco-Roman Empire. Well, no. Yeah. The character will be the Greco-Roman Empire, which has in this case has the customs and the laws of the Greco-Roman Empire has been adopted by who? Who would the authors be? The so-called elites. So the so-called elites has adopted the ancient customs and laws of the Greco Roman Empire. Okay? And also some other stuff that went on in the Greco Roman Empire. You know, orgies. Do not, the beast system promotes orgies, pornos. What do you think pornos are for? In which you should not be watching pornos. That's going way off, okay? You're not supposed to be looking at another man's rod while he's getting it on with a woman. Okay? The scriptures speak about that. You're not supposed to look upon the nakedness of another man. That's wicked. But anyways, you know, that goes on here in America. Porn, orgies, okay? Just look at the structure of America. Some of their buildings look just like how they looked in the Greco-Roman Empire. Okay? And that's why, that's some of the reasons why I say that the Greco-Roman Empire is the persona of the beast system today. And if you notice, the word image is down here. Check that out. The word image, which the word image means resemblance, to replicate. This beast system replicates the Greco-Roman Empire. So with that, Lord's will, you were edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rabbi Hakodash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in all sincerity and patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.